Hello and thank you everyone for clicking on this video. It means a lot to me. My name is DJ Gray and I am the Adobe Student Ambassador for the University of Utah. And today I'm going to show you guys how to use Adobe Portfolio to make your own portfolio website or just website in general. This is my first time doing this, and I'm really not used to talking to nobody and make it sound like I'm talking to a lot of people, so I'm a little nervous. Thank you for bearing with me, but I'm excited. This should be nice, short, and hopefully entertaining. But before I get started, I do just want to give an opportunity to all of my University of Utah friends out there. If you are a U of U student, you get the Adobe Creative Cloud Suite absolutely free. I'm going to put a QR code right there, scan it, and get the whole access to the whole thing. And listen, even if you're not a U of U student, please reach out to me. I'll see if I can contact someone to see if you get the same opportunity. But without further ado, let's get right into it. Thank you guys again. Let's learn about Adobe Portfolio. So what is Adobe Portfolio, you might be asking? Well, it's very simple. It just allows you to make your own website. Traditionally, if you wanted to make a website, you need to kind of be familiar with HTML or CSS. Shout out to all my computer science major friends out there. But a lot of us, like myself, aren't familiar with those languages, but having a website is just so valuable whether you're applying for jobs or just need a place to host your work, and services like Adobe Portfolio make it really easy to do that. So now we're going to hop right into the service and I'm just going to show you how it works. So let's go over here to New Site. And as you can see here, there's two kind of websites that you can make. You either can make a full portfolio or a welcome page. Now, what is the difference? Well, I'm a videographer and I need a place to host my work on the internet so clients can come and look at it. So I would personally choose the full portfolio website. But maybe you're not involved with something that needs a portfolio, but it's still important to have a website nowadays. I mean, we live in the technological age, right? And a portfolio as like a digital resume can really make yourself look professional, sleek, and in the know. So that's why you have both of these options, and they're pretty much the same thing. Whether you want to do a portfolio or just a welcome page that tells you a little bit about yourself, both of those options are there for you. For this specific workshop, we're going to focus on the full portfolio. So one quick disclaimer before we get started, and that is everything on Adobe Portfolio is completely customizable from the size, the position, and the color. So maybe if you're wondering, like, why aren't you going too much in depth on that? It's because I don't have enough time to go in depth on every single thing, but just realize that as we go through the video. All right, you came here to learn how to make a website. Let's show you how to make a website. So you start off here with these templates that Adobe has pre-made for you. So many different options for so many different things. I personally am going to go with Marta right here, just because I've used this one before and I'm fairly familiar with it. So once you select your template, one of the cool things you can do is actually see what it would look like on a desktop, a tablet, and a phone. So as you can see here, this is what it would look like on a desktop. If you wanted to see what it would look like on a cell phone, you come up here and click this. So you've picked the theme that you want to build a website with, and now it's time to get started. As you can see here, it integrates your name. Hi, I'm Dixon Gray. That's my name. Nice to meet you. But the first thing you're going to want to go over and do is go over to this Essentials tab over here. So we're going to get in depth on a few of these, but the first things I want to point out is this right here, integrations. You click on this, and it gives you a whole bunch of Adobe products that automatically integrate with Adobe Portfolio. So Behance, that's Adobe's social media website. Adobe Lightroom, you can automatically import your Lightroom photos into your website, and also Adobe Stock Photos, so you can just pull images off Adobe Stock and have them seamlessly just get set up on your website. So the one part I want to spend some time with on the Essentials tab is the pages, because this is essentially how you build your whole website. You go over here to Pages, click that, and now you have the blueprint of your site. So I want an About Me page. So you're going to go down here and click this Add button. Come up here and select Page. Let's just type About. And then for your destination, come and hit this drop down and hit Navigation. You're going to hit Create Page. This will load. And now you have an About page. So you remember at the beginning of this video how I said everything in Adobe Portfolio is completely customizable? Well, I'm about to show you an example right here. Let's say up in your navigation bar, you want work to be in front of your About page. You go back over to your pages and just drag your work right above About. That is fixed for you, completely customizable. So now we're going to have a little more fun, and I'm going to show you how you can change some things that will affect the entire website. So come over here to the site-wide panel and click on background colors and fonts. It's going to give you a menu of a lot of things you can change. You can change the color scheme from light to dark. So if I click light, this is what light mode would look like. You can change the font, or you can even get more specific with the color of your background. For the sake of simplicity though, I'm just going to keep everything the same as it was, but at least now you know. Another nice feature in the site-wide section are toggles. So toggles essentially let you turn sections of your site on and off like a light switch. So if you come over here to site-wide and let's say you don't want a logo at all, you hit this toggle and the logo disappears. You can turn it back on. Same goes for your navigation bar or a footer if you so choose. All right, so now let's get into a little bit more of the specific things everyone can do to customize their website, and let's start with a logo. So as you can see, your logo is at the top of the navigation bar. Let's scroll up to the top, and as you'll see, this little blue drop down appears. Go ahead and click that, and this window is going to open up to the left of your screen. If you just have a logo that's made of text, there's a lot of things you can do to change it, such as the font size, alignment, what it links to. And the coolest part about this is it can be completely customizable based on if the website's standing still, if your mouse rolls over the text, and even if you scroll down on the website, you can have your logo change to all of those different factors. But for me personally, we're gonna do an image logo. So let me show you how to do that. So come back up here to the top of this window and go ahead and click on image. So if you want to have an image as a logo, you're going to come over here and click the upload image button, and your Finder or whatever you use on Windows is going to show up, and you can select the file that you want to have be your logo. So as you can see, I've uploaded my logo to my navigation bar at the top of my website, but it's come out a tad bit small, and maybe yours did too. So let me show you how to fix that. If you go back over to this window over here, you'll see the minus and the plus, which obviously represents zoom. And let's just give this a little boost in size. There we go. That's much better. Like I said, everything is completely customizable. Make your logo as big or as small as you would like. So now I want to talk a little bit about the navigation bar and the few things that you can change with that. First of which, let's show you how to change the color of something on your website. So come up here to your navigation bar, and that same little blue drop down is going to show up. Go ahead and click that and hit customize. As you've seen, that pattern opens on the left side of your window, and let's go over down here to color and change that. So click on this drop down, and as you can see, you have a whole palette of colors you can work with. I like orange, so let's go ahead and change this a little bit. There we go. That's a nice burnt orange I'm rocking with. So you can do the same, whatever colors you want. Me personally, it's orange. So another cool thing with the navigation bar that you can do is you can add your social media. It will show up as an icon that will automatically link to your social media pages. So you're going to go back to the main page of Adobe Portfolio, and you're going to come down here and click on the navigation dropdown. Scroll down and select social icons. As you can see, there's a whole list of things you can do, and you can drop links to any of these and they'll show up on your navigation bar. Let me show you an example. So as you can see here, I have linked to my Instagram and my LinkedIn at the top right of my website, and you guys can do the same. So when visitors come to your website, they can click on these little icons and automatically be taken to your profiles. Okay, so that's a little bit about the navigation bar. Now I want to talk about this big section right here called the masthead, and particularly how to upload background pictures to your website. So you know the drill. Scroll up here to where it says masthead options and click that little drop down, and then come up here to this other drop down, select that, and scroll to masthead background. So I want to have a picture as my background, and just as it happened with my logo, your Finder is going to open up and ask you to select that file. So go ahead and do that. I'll do the same. And as you can see, I've uploaded my background picture there. If you want to kind of get creative with it though, you can see that there's an overlay of color on this picture. If you scroll over here to overlay and select that, you can change the opacity, how intense you want that color. I do kind of like having a little color there. And let's also make this a little orange just to go ahead with my navigation bar there. So as you can see, the site's starting to come together. There's a consistent theme throughout it, and I hope you guys are doing the same. Text on website is also completely changeable, and I'll show you how to do that right here. Let's just go ahead and change the masthead title. We're gonna do, hello, I'm DJ. As you can see, we've changed the text there. We're getting close to the end of our ride together, and I know it's sad, but I have a few more things I want to show you. And one of those is adding more pages directly on pages you've already made. So you're going to scroll down here, and you're going to see that there's this Add Page button. Go ahead and click on that. Let's hit Page. And I want this to be a section where people can see videos I've made. So I'm going to go ahead and name this Videos, and just keep the destination the same, and go ahead and create page. So that's going to take you to a brand new empty page that you have complete free reign over. But one thing I want to point out is the amount of things that Adobe Portfolio allows you to embed on your website. So if you look down here, it's asking you to start building your page, and you can put images, texts, photo grids, import your Lightroom, put videos in, upload audio. There are so many ways that you can make sure that all the content that you've made ends up on your website. You just click on one of these buttons, select the file from your Finder, and it'll just upload right to your website. So one more layer of customization for you, and that is once you add a page to a pre-existing one, you can change the way that cover image looks. So for example, I already added one here, but I added a picture of a first look video that I did, and when my mouse scrolls over it, the text comes up along with a nice overlay, and you can do this to as many pages as you want. Now, one of the most important pieces of a website that we got to talk about is the contact page, and that is how possible employers or clients are going to be able to get a hold of you. So if you come up here to your navigation bar and hit contact, as you can see, there's already a pre-made form for you. Someone can put their name, their email address, and their message, and the coolest part is it will automatically go to your email. And how you do that is you're going to come up here to the drop-down form, hit customize, and then when you come over here to form options, there's going to be a window there for you to put your own personal email in or work email or whatever. You just go ahead and drop it into that text box, hit done, and from here on out, clients will be able to send you messages straight to your email. Once you've got your website just the way you want it, now it's time to make your domain name before you can publish. And to do that is very, very simple. You're going to go back to the main menu, and you're going to go ahead and click on Settings. Clicking on Settings will open a window that will allow you to change your domain name. So right in this text box here, I'm just going to go dixongray@myportfolio.com, and then go ahead and click Apply. Well, there you have it, guys. Now you know how to make your own website using Adobe Portfolio. Mine is right here. And the best part is, as long as you have Adobe Creative Cloud, you can access, edit, and have people come visit your website anytime you would like. Well, that concludes my first ever Adobe workshop on Adobe Portfolio. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope it was informative. I hope it was somewhat entertaining. And I know it was probably a little rocky here and there. Like I said, it was my first time. I'm getting used to it, but I'm excited to do these more. On that note, at the end of April, my next Adobe workshop project is going to be on Adobe Creative Cloud Express, one of Adobe's brand new products, and I can't wait to see you guys there. Thank you so much for tuning in. I love you all. Happy trails, and I'll see you next time.